Hi again, Rex Babes. So I uploaded part one, and during the time while I was waiting for that to upload, I gathered up a couple of empty totes, and a whole bunch of clothes that has just kind of been piled up on the other side of the room. I'm sorry. My bad. Um, so yeah. Oh my god. So this gray tote back here, oh my gosh, those were not supposed to go in there, is going to be full of winter clothes. Let's see what we have here. Oh gosh, no. I will not be filming some of this stuff. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to toss over there the clothes that have nothing to do with anything in this process. This is a wool vest that I have. It's reversible. It's really fun to, bring out when I go to temple. I often wear like suits to temple, but I'm slowly as I become more comfortable in other kinds of clothing, I'm starting to slowly wear other stuff to the temple as well. But anyway, I should have left space for me to sit. And I'm finding myself rather paralyzed by this questionable decision. So let's just move all this over so I can sit. Yes, let me just say that in the most old man sounding way possible. Ha ha! Oh no. Wow, this thing is tilting horribly. I'm really sorry. The filming situation could be a little bit better, I will admit that. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Oh golly me, I'm sitting on everything. I found the pajama pants, by the way. The Hanukkah pajama pants. But oh, yeah, I guess they are clean. Some things I'm not so certain of. I'm straight up trifling, I know it. I know. Like, this place is a mess, and it's all my fault. I have nobody else to blame. Oh my god. I hate white hoodies. This is such a nice white hoodie. I'm leaving the hood down intentionally to cover up the school. This is my fiance's band hoodie, but I got it all gross. And that makes me really sad. Like, it's kind of stained up now, and it's all my fault. Okay, this hoodie is one of my favorites. Again, y'all are gonna see me wearing this one. It's vintage. It don't, this one don't even, ain't even relevant no more. It's just that old. It's one of my favorite hoodies. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. I wore it the entire time I played soccer in high school. Maybe I should show you some pictures from when I was in high school. Some soccer pictures or something. Yeah, that would be fun. Then I've got another sweater vest. Kind of imagine, those gay frogs in that book, Toad and Frog, I think it was called. Or Frog and Toad. I don't know. I dressed kind of like them for a long time, I'm not gonna lie. When I was dressing in a more masculine leaning, I guess, manner. So I have a lot of, weird clothes. Like, this is a double-breasted corduroy jacket. That button's not missing. I just haven't got it threaded through, just for clarification's sake. It's not missing a button. I'm just lazy. I have some hangers. It's just, it fell off of the hanger. Much better. So I'm going to end up hanging this up with the dress winter clothes, which is the suits that I have, because, all of my suits are wool. That's winter. I'm not wearing this in the summer. Forget about it. summer's the time to kind of, I guess, autumn. However, I don't feel that it needs to be hung up. Let's see. These are a pair of my sweatpant jogger type things. I don't do baggy sweatpants. They have to be tight around the ankle or I will not wear them. Some astronaut socks. They're actually kind of lame. I made space my entire, like every year I have like, I guess a theme or an aesthetic that I kind of lean towards, and it slowly has shifted over time as I've kind of grown more comfortable with myself. And so yeah, no longer am I rocking the dark academia grandpa look, but I'm starting to shift into something a little bit more unhinged, I think. I'm not getting rid of this yellow. I mean, not yellow. I'm not getting rid of this striped one. It's vintage. It's kind of yellowed, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit because of like smoking. Like it's that thing's older than me, probably, I think. This one's just done for. That's rubbish. It's so stained up and bleach stained, and it's supposed to be a dress shirt, and it's just completely ruined. It's rubbish. Yeah, I finally got a bag for the rejects. Check me out. Oh, I found more winter clothes. 90% of my wardrobe is winter. So this is going to be very fun that you guys are going to get to be involved with my channel as I finally put together a summer wardrobe for once. This is going to be my first time doing this on my own, independently, and with my style in mind, and completely comfortable in my skin. And that's kind of exciting for me. Because, yeah, like, usually before, all of my shopping was either done by my parents or was done based on outside forces and my own personal discomfort with myself. So, like, peer pressure as well as my own personal issues stood in the way of me exploring my, actual style, because I was so worried about passing that I guess I did not ever take a moment to develop my style. And I think that that's kind of made me feel a little bit disconnected from myself for a very long time, because fashion is such a huge part of my life, and has been my whole life. And for me to suddenly cut it off like I did in high school, that was a very questionable decision on my part. I will admit that. Okay. I have a wool 3-piece men's suit. This is the slacks. And I've got braces to hold them up. I don't know where I've put the vest, quite frankly. Never mind. I found the jacket. Here's the jacket. Let's just go ahead and put that over this, and the vest will get its own hanger. Okay, so there we go. But it's vintage. It's from, like, I don't know, 30s or 40s or something, I want to say. But it's very delightful. I love this suit so much. Every year for the high holy days, I bring it out. I also have this cute, like, brown cardigan situation. But I'm going to pack it up for winter. I'm sorry, my arms are starting to feel heavy again. Winter. See what I mean? Everything I own is winter. I was so insecure about my body that I would, like, hide it every summer. So I've not had a summer wardrobe that I've gotten to pick for myself my entire life. So it's very exciting to finally get to do that. Because, like I said, like, before I would hide my body. I mean, you know, I had a bit of a binge eating issue, and I felt like everyone who looked at me even for half a second could tell immediately. And so I was really insecure, and I had to hide everything because I felt so gross. Okay, and here is the collarless dress shirt that is wrinkly as heck because I've had it sitting on a chair for the past few months. It has a French cuff or a double cuff. So that's basically, it folds backwards and then you put cufflinks through the loops. It looks very crisp and very clean, and French people absolutely have dress shirts done correctly, in my opinion. French cuffs are where it's at. I have a collection of cufflinks. I really love my cufflink collection a lot, and I look forward to expanding it and finding ways to incorporate them into, I guess, a more feminine oh no, that's just my hair. That's not the lace. That's my hair. Let's see, underpants. I'm not gonna show you guys because we gotta be decent here on this show. More underpants. More. And more. And yet even more. And I think that's all of those ones. I'm gonna put these away someplace special. Because they're they're specifically for very specific situations. I'm not saying like they're not like, you know, lingerie or anything like that. To clarify, they're just, I don't know. If they're, I keep them around just in case I need them. They're my backups. That's what we'll call them. Backups. They're the reserves. If I run out of oh, that's where that went. Here's an old soccer sock. I need to make a rule for myself. I'm allowed 2 pairs of my old soccer socks. I need to make that rule. Those are my electric socks. Because yes, I have electric socks, y'all. Like, they've got this little pocket on the side that you put the battery pack down in and plug it in. And boom, electric socks. Oh, I love it. These are obviously a winter item. I actually have 2 pairs of electric socks. 2 pairs of electric socks. And I have a pair of electric gloves as well. For this one, the battery pack goes into this little part here. Because I have Raynaud's. Which means that when the weather is chilly, my blood vessels constrict, and my capillaries do too. And that cuts off blood flow to my extremities. And in prolonged exposure situations, I can experience necrosis and tissue death. Fun fact. So I got to be very cautious of that stuff, which is why we invested in some really nice, golly, electric gloves and socks. Sorry, my focus is quite split. Okay, these are also locationally. That is the worst texture I've ever felt. My fiance's pillowcase. Ugh. Oh, gross. I don't understand it. I think that I can donate this. It's not a school specific. It's really generic, actually. That one is school specific. I didn't go to school there. I don't need to keep that. I didn't go to school there. I don't need that. I almost went to school there. It was a university I almost went to school at. Donate. Donate. It's just a blue button-up shirt. Well, pale blue, whatever. Oh gosh, this was like my favorite shirt growing up. I want to actually put it in a picture frame. Some t-shirts I don't wear anymore because I want to preserve them, so I plan on putting them in picture frames and hanging them on my wall in my smoking room when I move. In my plant room, I mean. I really hate the texture of this shirt, too. But it is red. What size is it? Oh, but maybe my fiance could fit it. I haven't wore that shirt in like 5 years. Not literally. Another sweater for my fiance. I really wore stuff that was like 2XL. That's so insane to me. If you guys couldn't tell, it's been a few years since I've actually done a deep declutter slash cleanup of my clothing. This is a thermal and it's got paint on it, but I love it. It's my favorite thermal. It's comfy. I've had it since senior year of high school. And I don't intend to get rid of it because it's still my favorite. I like to pair it with those black athletic pants I was showing you guys earlier in my first part of the laundry video. This is just a gaiter. It goes over your face or whatever. I have no intention of ever parting with that gaiter. It was given to me by a friend who is no longer here. He had a heart attack at work and died. Back when I worked at the factory, and that's kind of where I really spiraled. That was basically that kind of put a number on my days there. Oddly enough. I'm sorry, but it's just the way they handled everything was just inappropriate in my opinion. Oh, so now we care about what's going on with our employees. Now that one dropped dead on shift. That's great. His name was Bernie, and he used to work at the factory I worked at, the popsicle factory, and he worked on this, like, we both were on the same line. We were on the same production line. And he went to the bathroom one night because it was midnight shift. He went to the bathroom and during his break, and like people started wondering where he went. So someone went in to try to figure out, like, into the men's room, and he was on the floor of his stall. He had a heart attack on the toilet. And he wasn't dead just yet, but he died on his way to the hospital. They don't know how long he was there. They don't know how long he was on that floor. And they didn't have anything there to help in such an emergency to revive him or anything. They didn't have those paddles. What are they called? Not the paddles necessarily. You know what I'm talking about? They have one now. After that, they started to keep one on the premises. But golly, I love how it's like, oh, let's have something to prevent the future time. Like, never consideration for preventing before it happens. And that's what I always found frustrating. It's like, oh, so now that he's dead, this is when we care to put in things like that for. Oh, I found the vest. It was inside my wardrobe. It's also reversible, which is really nice. Let's see. I also have this vintage, it's from, oh, I have this little, it's lavender. It makes everything inside my wardrobe smell like lavender. It's my favorite smell. That there is, that patch is nicknamed, I think it was ruptured duck or punctured duck or something like that. Basically, they called it a duck of some sort, as a nickname, and that's the only part I'm remembering at this moment. But it was sewn onto the attire of veterans following the Second World War, because this was a time when, you know. And this is my woolen coat. I should go hang this up with the winter stuff too. But when this was, they sewed that to their service uniforms following the war to show that they're not active, and they're not in active duty, but that also allowed them to still wear their clothes from the war, because, I mean, back then you just didn't have, fast fashion was not a thing. You didn't have this kind of accumulation of clothes. A man would have maybe a handful of good outfits, and that was it. And then there was the Sunday best. However, women would own a little bit more, because that seems to be a long-standing thing that's been expected for a long time. Oh, women and their fashion. That old nonsense stereotype. Here's another t-shirt that I want to preserve. Yeah. Black Parade. Mostly it's band t-shirts, like from different bands that I like. Another sweater vest. That's kind of actually too big. Oh, never mind. It's a size medium, which is still too big. Especially when we're thinking about a men's medium. I'm going to consider donating that. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and donate it. This is another one of my favorite flannels. I don't know why. It's a good one, though. Actually, yeah. No. I'm gonna... That basket's full, in my opinion, so I'm gonna set them aside different place. And I'm gonna change out what's hanging up inside my wardrobe, because now that it's winter, I'm gonna hang the winter clothes up in the storage closet. Okay, so this shirt I made during the pandemic. It's an 18th century men's, basic shirt. And I made it completely using the same techniques that they used back then. Which means it's entirely hand sewed, and that's the last major project I did. I have not sewn anything, even remotely close to that scale since. So yeah. This mesh hoodie thing, obviously for layering. Let's see. This random, frog hoodie that I thought was so cute. As you guys know, I'm very fond of frogs. We got this, online. Well, but I don't know. It's a frog, so I guess it's more of an... I'll set it aside over there, actually. I put it on top of my desk. Great place for my clothes. But I don't know. I just... Because it's not necessarily that I wear it to keep warm. I wear it for the novelty of it. So I can't put it with winter clothes if I don't wear it for winter. I wear it for the novelty of it. It's so cute and silly. I've got some green corduroy overalls. Considering these can be paired with any type of shirt, I'm going to go ahead and let these be a universal item for regardless of season. I hate owning white clothing. And yet, see, it's kind of ruffly in the front. And then it's got these poofy sleeves. This shirt is very fun to pair with one of my Argyle sweater vest dress. But it also pairs really nicely with my skull skirt. And my corset. It's a very fun look that I absolutely adore putting together. Okay, and then we have some white leggings. Leggings are year-round. We wear those all year-round, regardless of season. They make an excellent foundation layer in the winter. And they make an excellent, they're just excellent. Oh, here's another little dress that I have. I bought this on New Year's. It was giving Y2K, and it's really sparkly. I bought it on New Year's. I have not worn it since New Year's. But I intend to wear it when I'm prettier. I just haven't found a situation yet that warrants it, that's all. So that's where I'm coming from there. Okay. One of my favorite tank tops is this oversized black beater tank top. I like to wear it like a dress. This shirt is really inside out, but I like it. It's really cute. Though it could use a good wash now. Some of this is clothing from on the chair. So, I'm kind of tights that I didn't even end up wearing. I tried them on for 2 seconds, changed my outfit. It was the, I wore them with the New Year's. Okay. This is not seasonal, okay? This is not optional, not seasonal. This is all year round, baby. This thing is practically a dress on me. It is a giant quilted flannel hoodie. And it's so soft and comfy. I have some customization I'm going to do to it. I'm going to sew patches to it and make it a little bit more, I don't know, coquette, maybe. A little more girly. Grunge princess. Ooh, I can do that. Yeah, some grunge princess type of look. So that's not even something that's getting put away, but I thought I would put it like up here with the rest of this stuff because I'm sorting through all of it right now. Well, all of what's right here right now. The worst part is this is still only a little bit of my clothing collection. I know that I have like way more than I need, which is kind of the purpose of me making these videos. I'm trying to downsize. The fur coat stays though. First of all, it fits me very well. Second of all, it makes me feel like a diva. Third of all, how else am I going to look fabulous in the winter and stay warm? But I will put it with my other winter dress clothes. Yes, the other things that I have been on the fence about. Oh, and I've already shown you guys this dress. And then let's see. This shirt needs washed. It also came from the chair. Oh yeah, and then my teeny tiny drug rug hoodie. I actually really like it. It fits like a crop top almost. Like it comes down to like right above the hip bone. Which is, you know, fine by me. That makes it even better for summer. So this one's even more my summer hoodie. These are like really, really nice. They don't generally tend to get too hot in my opinion. They breathe really nicely. Oh, here's a Calvin Klein dress shirt that used to be gray, but I bleached it and now it's pink. Well, actually it's more of a peachy tone. And then I started to do some embroidery on the front, and then I never finished. And I probably never will. I'm just being honest. But I would like to add some lace or something. This is a men's shirt, but I'm turning it into, well, not a men's shirt. It is clean. I haven't worn it in like a zillion years because I've been busy turning it into something new. Another Spider-Man shirt that I'm going to put in a frame. Another school-related shirt that's going to be donated. Whew. That's my tank top. That could use wash, I think. If not, then it's getting washed again. God, when was the last time I wore this? I've worn this 3 times since buying it. Who knows? Maybe I can figure something out. Honestly, this summer I'm going to explore my fashion a lot more. So I'm going to try out a lot of things that I haven't had the guts to wear over the previous years. So that's also why I'm giving myself a year to try out some of these things that I never had the guts to try before. I'm going to go ahead and donate these, actually. I'm genuinely not feeling that striped shirt, come to think of it. So, yep. A bunch of winter clothes. And rubbish and donations. Oh, crap. My reversible vest. I forgot about it. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to put it with the winter dress clothes. It is wool. Ugh. I hate the texture of that pillowcase, but it fell down and I had to pick it back up. Oops, all the autism is showing today. Anywho, I guess that's it for this part of the video. Or whatever. I'll see you in the next part. It won't be long. I'll be back.